Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Sprocket yet again, and today we're actually going to be building another mortar tank. Now, what I want to do is actually build one that looks sick, I want to build one that actually works, and I want to build one that we can actually take into battle, and hopefully maybe even use. So, let's go ahead and jump into Sandbox to begin with. We're going to make it late war, actually, we're going to make it mid-war. And then we're going to build it. It is going to be a 600mm shell, just like the Kalgarat, okay? I don't know if that's how you say it, but Kalgarat. We're going to give it a longer barrel than the Kalgarat as well, to hopefully make it a little bit better. But we're going to have good fun with this one. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to design this thing to hopefully be quite light in the grand scheme of things. However, it needs to be big enough to hold at least 2 shells because we want to be able to reload. Probably more than one loader, and also a big enough engine to actually make it move. So there's a lot that goes on with this, but yeah, let's go to mobility, go to fenders, get rid of those, and we'll start building this. It's going to be kind of crazy. So first of all, go to tracks and make it relatively long. We're going to make it a 10-meter long vehicle. That actually seems pretty decent to me. I don't mind it being about that big. We're then going to go and raise these guys up slightly, just like this, just like that, and actually just like this, but we're just going to go ahead and make those bigger. So the diameter of this guy is going to be quite huge. There we go. The diameter of this guy is going to be absolutely huge too. I say absolutely huge. It's not going to be that big, but we're going to go with something like this. There you go. Make the diameter a little bit smaller and fit it to there. There we go. Okay, so that's essentially what it's going to look like. Now, this thing is German, so we're going to go ahead and make it grey really quickly, and I think that'll help us build a little bit better. Okay, so now that we've got that, let's go back to mobility and make it a little bit wider. There we go. So we're going to bring it out to there. I believe the tracks on this thing aren't, like, absolutely massive, to be honest, so we'll probably leave them almost as they are, to be honest. So we'll leave them like that. The one thing that I need to make sure we do is actually have enough room for a spare round. The other thing that we need to make sure we do is actually make it look kind of pretty too. That's kind of my job. We're going to make it look pretty. Anyway, let's bring it to the front. We'll extend it forwards a little bit more like so. And we're honestly just going to go ahead and do this, and we're going to leave the front end like that. We're not going to make it super streamlined or anything like that. We're just going to make it look as pretty as we can in the small amount of time we have. So there we go. That seems okay, to be honest. What we're then going to do, actually, is extend this guy. Yes, okay. We're going to go ahead and bring this up, just like so. There we go, that's fantastic. We're going to actually extend it off the sides a little bit too. However, we're going to have to split it in order to do that. So let's split it here. And then we're going to go ahead and split it somewhere else too. So back here, split. There we go, fantastic. Grab this guy, extend it. And hopefully that's okay. So go to points, grab this guy and this guy. Bring it forwards. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Go to this one. Bring it outwards. There we go. And we're going to have it just like so. Okay. Kind of interesting, I think. We'll leave it somewhat like this. Okay. Then we're going to extend this guy upwards. We're going to extend it over the edge. Okay, which brings it out to about there too. And if I can somewhat get it level, that'd be fantastic. There we go. We're then going to do the same thing with this one. So extend this up. Then extend it out sideways. And bring it to the same place. There we go. Now, this grey isn't quite what I want. I want it to be more grey, actually. Alright, I think that's probably fine. Roughness, we're going to take out of it. Condition, we're going to make perfect. There we go. And then grime a little bit on there so we can actually see what we're doing. But essentially, that's all a-okay by me. Right, so go to compartments. We're going to be extending this guy backwards actually quite a bit. So grab every single one of these. I'm going to grab that too. And I'm going to grab this. And we're going to send it backwards from there like so. There we go. That seems legit. That seems fine. So, obviously the gun is going to go on top of here. I'm going to move it quite far back, so it's going to be on this little position right here. And hopefully, we can make that look really cool. It's essentially just going to be in like a little shed on the top, and I think that'll be fine, maybe. Okay, so what else would actually make this thing look pretty cool? I honestly think we can use a fender for a different reason. So we're going to auto-generate those. We're then going to bring them up to the right height, which is about here. There we go. And we're going to use these as like a little bit of a walkway type thing. I know it's a little bit strange, but yeah. Section length, we're going to make massive. The rear offset we're going to bring back to as well. There we go. The front offset we don't really need if we're going to do this. And then length of it, I guess we can bring into, but then I need it to go backwards more, and I don't know how to do that. You know? So the length of it is actually going to have to go upwards. There, like that. Okay, so our exhaust is going to go into here. That's going to be fine. The front is going to be okay too. I might actually bring it forwards to about there. And then we need some sort of staircase to bring it down, but I think it's okay as is, maybe. Scale? We're going to make that smaller. Actually, what if I made that look like some stairs? A little bit. Angle, bring it down. Yeah, we can do that. We can totally do that. Width of it, a little bit smaller too, just a tiny bit so it looks like it's right. And we can leave it as is. Perfect. Okay, so now it's time to actually extend this bit upwards, as you guys can see, just like so. We're going to go ahead and grab this guy, and it is going to be brought backwards a tiny bit. This guy at the back is going to be brought back forwards, actually quite a lot. We're then going to extend it upwards once again. And then I think I might have to split this, because the way that we're going to be able to lift it up and down is we're going to put it on a turret, just like I did before, previously. So if we go to edges, we split this one. There we go. Fantastic. Actually, we need to split it this way too. So split this. There we go. Go to faces. Extend these guys upwards, I guess? I don't know how to do this properly, but I need to split them. Like, that actually needs to come off to the sides. So, realistically, we don't want to extend all of those. No. We want to split it again, I think. So, split this. We're then going to go to the faces of this one. And also... Oh, why didn't this side split? Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, split that. There we go. And then we can grab this one, this one, this one, and this one. Extend every single one of those guys upwards, just like so. And then we're going to try and put them in the right place. So grab this one, this one, this one, and this one. Do this. Okay, fantastic. Grab this one and this one. Do this type of thing. There we go. I might even merge all of these guys together, because we can. So that one and that one, merge. That one and that one, merge. And this one and this one, merge it. There we go. And these two too. Hey, merged. Okay. So far, this is looking way better than my previous attempts at this. It is looking so much better. Yeah, I'm loving it so far. Okay, there is something else that I want to do to this as well. I actually want to go ahead and grab these guys and actually lower them down. I know that's pretty insane, but that is what I want to do. We're then going to do it with these guys too, so lower them down to there. And you get it. We can merge these guys too. That one and this one. Merged. Very nice. Okay, this one actually needs to be merged with that one too. And this one as well. Hey. Okay, good. So, what do we do? What do we do in this situation? It's tricky. Okay, so we need one of these. Yes, it is going to go on here sideways, but we do need it. So let's try and put it on somewhat central to this. Bosh. There we go. We're then going to do this, which allows this thing to act somewhat normally, I do believe. Wait, no, that should work, shouldn't it? Global space. Placement tools will be done relative to the world instead of relative to their location. Okay, this is still a bit of a mess, but that's fine. Okay, so it's not that one. It is this red one that brings it upwards. Okay, that's fine. So we do have to work with some weird stuff going on still, but that's probably okay. As long as it fits in nicely, that is all that matters. What would normally do it? Green. Okay, so it's still relative. So each of the colors still does what you want, I think. Actually, no, they don't. They don't. It's wrong. Anyway, doesn't matter. So this is going to be a shed. I know that seems a bit strange, but that is what it's going to be. So bring this upwards. There we go. Go and extend it again, and somehow merge it together. So grab a squidgy one. Grab the green one, and that's not going to work. Hey, there we go. That one actually does work. Fantastic. Yeah. And bring that up a slight tiny bit more. Here we go. And we're going to have it be a shed. Okay. That's fine. I do feel like it should be wider. So we're going to go to faces. We're going to go ahead and select this guy. And this guy. Hopefully it does it on both sides. There we go. It does. Fantastic. And then we're going to go to faces of this. Of course. Grab these guys. And then if I can. It's not red. Is it green? It's green. Oh, it doesn't do it quite right. That's annoying. I have to get rid of all this first. Okay, if I can undo it to that point, that'd be perfect. Yes. Okay, that's fine. So grab the sides. Send it out. Yep. Okay, fantastic. Grab the actual thing itself. Put it back on there, just like so. Okay. It says it's not connected. Don't worry about that just yet. Okay, so grab all of these pieces. Send it to the edge with the green thing. There we go. Bring it to there. And that's okay. Good. We're then going to make it a little bit longer because we can. So each of these going to be a little bit longer. Using the green. Nope, using the blue. There we go. And then we build a shed out of it. Okay, so extend this on the top. Bring it upwards. Nope, with the red one, I guess. Yep, with the red one. And then squidge it in. But we need to use this in order to squidge it. Hey, there we go. So yes, it's going to look a bit like a shed. That's fine. Okay, so what do we do now in this situation? Well, what we need to do is actually add the weapon. Now, I've got a 500mm one, and I do think that's going to be okay. So what we're going to do is... No, let's get a 600mm one. We're going to get a 600mm gun. We're going to smack it on here, and it's going to be great. However, what mantlet do we want to use? I honestly think this. Oh, no. Can I not put it on the front? It can only go on this side? Oh, no. Oh, no. I need it to go on the front. And there's no way of me doing that, is there? I need it to go pointing forwards. I can't do it. No, this sucks. That's so annoying. Okay, so in order for this to work, we have to build it really strangely and essentially just extend these guys downwards. And this will be fine. I do think this will be okay. So as long as I can extend this actually straight down, there we go. We're going to leave it just like that. Okay, so this is tricky. This is actually kind of tricky. We're going to make this really big. And we're just going to go ahead and pop it on there directly in the middle if I can. So, like this. There we go. I need an actual gunner's sight to go on top of there too. Kind of right in the middle, like so. That's okay. And then, it's backwards. Why is it backwards? No! We need the gun on the other side. But essentially, this is correct. Awesome. Alright, we found a way of working. We found a way of actually making it work. This is perfect, actually. So, now that we've got this, I'm going to go ahead and get ourselves a gun that will actually fit. And then we're going to go ahead and actually try and use it. However, before we do that, let's go to this and actually select a gun. And then maybe we can actually make this work. It's still actually... Oh, wow. Why has it got so many compartment bits? Okay, so... the first bit is actually going to be really thick, okay? It's going to be chunky as heck. There we go. It already is. If it's 600mm, it will still look good, actually, so we might do that. The next bit actually needs to come down quite drastically, actually, and then that needs to fit with it. So we'll go with 50. We'll only make this thing, like, less than a meter. There we go. And then all of these are going to be 52, and 50, and 50. Bosh, there we go. So essentially, that's our gun. However, it's going to be a 600mm instead of a 500mm. There we go. That is a 600mm round. Well, gun, cannon. That's what I meant. And honestly, that's pretty cool. However, the main issue that I've now got with this is it looks a little bit strange. And also, our size has actually increased by a lot. Luckily, we can sort of ignore that a little bit, so that's okay. But it's still a little bit annoying. Also, we can actually fit rounds, presumably, inside of the actual tank now. So this is perfect. We're gonna have. Can I have two of these? Let's go with two of these. There we go. I'm gonna push them in. There we go. They're gonna be APHE rounds. There we go. And then we're gonna. Why are they that small now? What's happened? Can I fire this? Where's my gun gone? What just happened? Eh? Where did the gun go? I'm really confused. Uh-oh. Okay, so as it turns out, we can only really have one round, because otherwise it takes us way past what we need it to be. Also, just ignore... Oh, no, please say it's going to work now. Please say it works. Come on. Yes. Okay, let's put it round. Good. So now we can actually aim it on this side, which is perfect. However, the gun is... because the gun mount isn't actually constrained to it, it did actually turn sideways. But there we go. Now it should be fine. So it'll follow itself all the way through the tank. Clearly, that's something we have to ignore. And then on the other side, we actually have it done. Boom. Yes. Okay, sick. So let's go ahead and go to ammo. Let's change this to be APHE. And that is it. Okay, so we got 1 round. That's all we have. Fine. Okay, so now it's my turn to actually try and make this thing look a lot better, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and do a bunch of stuff to this thing, try and make it look really nice, and then I'll be back with you guys in a second. Alright, so here we are. This is what we've built, and honestly, it is looking fantastic. This actually does look really, really cool, and it is actually working. The one thing that we need to do is work on the suspension a little bit, because as you guys can see, it's sagged like crazy, to be honest. And then the other thing that we need to do is actually change the color a little bit as well. And also the engine. So, let's go ahead and do all of that, and hopefully, by the end of this, it will be amazeballs. I think it will be. So we're going to go to 12. We're going to make it as big as possible, because it is 94 tons currently. We're going to go to 2,200 right there, 1,200 right here, and that should work out fine. Transmission, we're going to make it quite high, actually. We're going to go with 10. There we go. And then, boop, do that. And then 10 right here. Boop, do that as well. What else do we need? Clutch braking, that's all fine. Suspension, diameter huge, length smaller. Is that right? Yeah, like it increases the torque. And also, oh, it doesn't increase the newton meters of... Okay, hang on. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's good. So we'll leave that essentially just as is. That's fine. The scale of it, I guess we could make bigger, but it doesn't overly matter, so that's fine. Transmission, we're going to leave as is. We're going to lower the amount of fuel we've got, 25 liters. Fenders, we're going to leave as they are, and that's okay. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and change the color of it and make it look beautiful. I wanted it to be gray, but I don't know how to make the gray that I want to make, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I want it to be gray. I do. I want it to be gray. But it's either green or it's brown. I don't know. We could have a rusty colored one, I suppose, but that's not quite right. It's not what I want. So let's change it. Try and make it look lovely. I don't know. Actually, should we just go with like one of these? Let's go with 50% on each one of these. There we go. 50, 50, and 50. There we go. And then scale 50. Yeah, I mean, that looks actually kind of insane. The hue, we're going to bring down to 0. There we go. Saturation, we're going to bring up. Brightness, we're going to bring up slightly. And we can leave it somewhat like that, I believe. Maybe. Okay. Let's go to decals. We're going to go ahead and smack one of these directly onto there. And that's going to be us. I think that's going to be us. Alright, let's go. That's going to flip itself all the way around. Maybe we shouldn't have the camouflage on this. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. We've done it all the way around. And yeah, I mean, I think that works. I'm going to make the barrel a little bit longer, though. I am actually going to make the barrel a little bit longer, which means we should be able to aim it a little bit better, too. So that'd be fantastic. But yeah, extend it by another probably meter. There we go. Okay, send it round. Get this thing moving. Oh, it's fast. It's faster than you would expect it to be for a 100-ton tank, to be fair. But here we go. So we can actually move this behemoth around. Oh, nice. Yeah, and we can aim it up and down too. Sick. What do you guys think of the decoration I've added to this thing as well? I've added some ladders as little fences, and I think that looks really cool. I do. Oh, whoops. I forgot there was even trenches here, but we don't care about trenches. So, I think it's APHE. Let's go ahead and have a little look at that. It is APHE. So now when we fire it, it should explode pretty big time. Maybe. Alright, everybody ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh my, it obliterated all of me. It obliterated my tank. That's ridiculous. Wait, is that just from firing? No. I think the explosion managed to hit me, sort of. Wow, okay. Also, the other thing that kind of annoys me a little bit about this thing is that this isn't really working where it is. So we're going to go ahead and put it not on the gun and just put it there instead. In fact, let's go and put it on both sides. Make sure that works and whack it there. There we go. So now it does actually look German. Okay, so how do we want to test this thing out? Well, I think we should do it the same way we tried to test out the other one. We're going to put it against the hull? No, it's not called hull. It's called... Oh, what is it called? Shell. I think I called it a shell. Yes, there we go. Fully armored shell. Let's see if we can even hit it. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so it makes it fly, but it doesn't destroy it. How is that the case? How is that the case? Ridiculous. So, apparently someone worked out that actually, it doesn't matter what it is. If the angle is right on the other tank, it will never go through. So, I guess we need to put that to the test. Let's try it one more time. Shell, here we go. Fully armored shell. There it is. I mean, you'd expect a 600mm round APHE to actually do some kind of damage to this. But it doesn't. It just makes it blow up and then jump. That's it. Interesting. Alright, guys. This may or may not load, to be totally honest with you. Oh, no, we are in. Okay. So, there is 12 of our tanks. 12 of our mortars versus, I think it's 4? I believe it's 4 Panthers. So if the Panthers have spawned, that would be fantastic. But look at us go. Look at us go. In fact. Ooh, I don't think there is any Panthers. I don't think they've actually spawned in. I need to restart this mission. Okay, guys, this time it has worked. However, this tank is now broken. I don't know why this one's broken, but this one isn't. So let's continue. This time we're against some Tigers. Okay, so we're against some Tiger 2s. I think they're Tiger 2s that I've built, though, so they're not going to be very good. Anyway, there's 12 of us. We've only got 1 round each, which means we need to hit the target, otherwise we got issues. Look at the explosions. Yeah, we need to hit the target, otherwise we're going to have issues. Oh, my, it bounced off. One's dead. Okay, hang on. I didn't aim high enough. I didn't aim high enough. But look at the explosions. Oh! One of my tanks just shot the other one in the butt. Okay, hang on. Aim quite high. 3, 2, 1. No, this one doesn't have any rounds left. This one, I think, does. Why are you aiming so high? Why is it aiming so high? Hang on. Oh, we got it. We actually killed it. Okay, there is 2 remaining, but I don't think we've got anyone with rounds. Oh, this guy has a round. Okay, 2 Tiger 2s remain. One of them is there, I believe. Alright, that's one of them. Oh! I mean, it's like they're getting slapped, and that's it. But, there's not much else I can actually do, so this is it. This is it. Now there's just a swarm of us, and we can't do anything about it. Ripperoni and pepperoni to us, I guess. But anyway, I did build the tank that I wanted to build. I think it looks pretty cool. And it definitely looks cooler than the ones I've built previously. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys want to see anything else get built in the future, let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see what I can do. But for now, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.